back to Shaunte's Way. I am your host, Shaunte Danielle, and today, y'all, I have a very special episode for y'all. But before we get to it, I am going to do this small black business a shout out for today's episode, and of course, it's got to be my girl over here, Tina. Go over to her Instagram. It is Braids by Tina. It's BRAIDZBYTINA. She does all kids styles, and she services kids from age 2 and up. So definitely hit the link in her bio and book her, y'all. You will not regret it. She will get your kids right for school or whatever special event that you have coming up. All right, y'all. So today's episode is called "What About Your Friends?" And so today I have my friends here, y'all. So this is Michelle, Nikki, and Tina here is on the end. And y'all, we developed a friendship that actually happened organically and kind of like pretty fast against my wishes.
Oh God.
Alright, here we go. And I only say that because when I moved to Georgia, I did not want no friends. So I literally had ended a friendship right before I came here, and I told God on the way here that I didn't want no friends, and he obviously laughed at me.
We're like a blended family.
The four of us?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I second and third that.
Okay. Yeah. So as you can tell, they're a little nervous right here now. So we're gonna do a little icebreaker to warm them up a little bit. So if you had one free pass at any celebrity, who would you use it on and why?
Trey Songz.
R. Kelly.
Michael B. Jordan.
She said R. Kelly.
First of all, I don't think they do conjugal visits.
That's girl.
Look, I know Ben. I said Trey Songz. He got a case too right now. Oh.
We're just not gonna speak about that.
Next question.
Oh well, y'all know I'm choosing Sammy. So
Of course.
if Sammy, if you're watching this, just
She said,
holla at me, okay? Okay, because you single, I'm single, so I'm not sure why we don't know each other, but that's all I'm saying. That's it.
I'm gonna have you just point it at the camera like you.
Yeah, you.
You.
You know who you are. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. But so let's just talk about a little bit how we became friends. So I moved here from Virginia. I actually came here on a travel assignment because I really wasn't sure how I was gonna like it, because I never been away from home. So I came here on a travel assignment and I ain't had nowhere to stay. I thought I was gonna be able to find me somewhere to stay. Didn't happen. I knew Tina already. Tina is actually the mother of my oldest nephew and my niece. So she was like, oh girl, like you can come stay with us. I'm like, okay, cool. I had actually met Nikki, I think twice before I actually moved up here.
You remember better than me.
Yeah, I think it was twice. We went out for once. We went out for her birthday, and then we had that surprise party for her birthday.
Okay, so I remember them times, because you said the first time was like we went to like some club or something like that.
Yeah, we went to the strip club. Y'all know we live in Atlanta.
For my birthday.
For your birthday.
Yeah.
Okay, so I remember those 2 nights. Okay.
Yeah, and then the surprise party. So yeah, I had met you prior, but I mean, it was just like,
And
that's her friend.
Yeah.
It's her friend.
That's her friend. And like I said, like I was like, yeah, nah, I don't want no friends. Like I'm good on that. But somehow I got into this group chat.
Nikki's doing.
Yeah, we started hanging out, and like I was just like, okay, well, I hope she know I don't want to be this girlfriend. And not because it was nothing like against you, but I really was like,
It was like a foursome, I think, because me and Nikki
Not a
were.
foursome.
Well, we like those type of things.
Wait, that's
Not really.
Wait, this is a threesome right now.
I
This is
remember
all the way
me and you were talking, and I was like, well, I can add my sister to the group chat, and you was like, well, I can add Michelle too. That's how we started the whole group chat.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, but we didn't officially meet Michelle until she came to the lupus walk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was the first
That
day.
sounds about
The
right.
first time
Yeah.
we did the lupus walk. Then Michelle came.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was.
So Tina and I was ringleaders.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was them two. Because they were friends already. And then I knew her. And then she was like,
Nikki
oh,
with
we
Michelle.
just, you know, we're going to invite Nikki everywhere we go. Here's Nikki. Not like that, but I was just like, okay.
I was like, wait, dang, like.
And I was just like, okay, like, yeah, I was like, no new friends. I did not want no friends, y'all. I had literally fell out with 4 people that I feel like was like close to me, like in a short, like probably about the last 4 years before I came here. So like, I had bad experiences. I was like, at the end of the day, I'm the common denominator. So it's gotta be me. It's gotta be. So that's really how I felt, like it has to be me. So that's why I was just like, yeah, I think I'm cool on the whole friend thing. Like, I think I could make it without it. But that ain't what happened. So then, yeah, Michelle came in last. Well, actually, Michelle and Nikki been friends since high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So she kind of just brought Michelle into the group, and then there was the group chat went from 3 people to 4. And I was like, I'm still in this group chat.
And then,
yeah. But we haven't always had, you know, perfect times now. We did have a little situation. I call it the Mexican restaurant brawl.
You need to stop. Well, hey, I don't remember. I don't know. I had my Beyonce outfit going on, but we'll let Shaunte
I can't believe y'all really acting like y'all don't remember that.
I do remember. I said I remember my feelings.
So tell us from your perspective, because what had happened was Nikki was talking about moving, and we didn't agree.
All of us did not agree.
But I was more so, you know what? I just want you to explain your side.
I was in a situation. I was open-minded about moving to another state because I've already lived in Georgia. Living in Georgia is not my ultimate life goal for the rest of my life. So I was like, let me branch out and move somewhere else. When I presented this to the girls, they had some feelings and told me how they felt. I felt attacked. I felt like I wasn't heard. I felt like that it wasn't a lot of support. It was more so, why would you do this? Don't do this. That don't make no sense. Da 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 da. What about this? What about that? A boulder could fall on your head. You could have a broken car. Like, what are you gonna do? Type situations. I was kind of like, I'm in it. If it happens, it happens. I don't know. I don't know what life is gonna throw at me, but allow me to go through this journey. But it wasn't. I wasn't getting that love back from the girls. So, at the end of the night, I drove off. Skirt.
Oh no, you didn't drive off.
Correction.
You was on the Fast and Furious.
And I did not talk to them for about 2 weeks.
Yeah. We was like, hey y'all. In the group chat. It was
Nikki
like,
was ghost.
yeah, we was like, hey, how's everybody doing? I feel like I ain't do nothing because I honestly kind of was feeling your side. I understand where they was coming from, and I say they, I mean they. But I felt the same way when I was gonna move to Atlanta, and I had told like a couple of my friends like, hey, like I think I want to move, and then it was just like, you're gonna be miserable. You're gonna waste money and da da da. You lied.
Right.
But I understood where you was coming from, and so I feel like I was just trying to be a peacemaker.
I think you're trying to be peacemaker because your cousin was there at the same time. And you didn't want us to act a fool in front of your cousin.
It was too late. It was too late.
Did she not want to come back around us?
No, luckily she was drunk, so I don't think she really remembered.
Like we don't remember either.
I know, at all.
Y'all, I really didn't think or know if our friendship was gonna last or like if it was gonna outlive that. Like, are we gonna be able to recover?
Yeah. No, I think that's a fair point though. But I think too, going back to friendships, like you have to have that opportunity to be able to like speak transparently. Like we may not always agree, but having that ground to be like, girl, that's stupid. I mean, you may not say it like that.
Right. No, but that's no. That's not what y'all said. That is how y'all said it. That is how y'all
when she say y'all, she means Tina and Michelle.
Let's make that clear, right?
And it probably was Tina. Michelle's more of the like.
I'm sure I say, girl, did we think this all the way through?
But my question is, where was the support to allow me to go through the journey, regardless if it's going to end up negative or not? But where was the support? Even if you didn't agree, where was it the agree to disagree? Like, okay, like I don't think it's a good idea, but I love you so much to the point if that's the decision you want to make, go ahead and make it, but I'm still here for you. Versus all the negative things you think could happen and try to persuade me for me not to go.
Now, I think support means two different things to you, and I can only speak for myself. When I think about support, like if I'm presented with an idea from somebody that I consider a friend and I'm weighing different stances and I'm looking at situations that I feel like may be harmful, then I feel like it's my obligation to voice those. To your point, we may not agree. We can agree to disagree. But it would behoove me to speak that versus to not say anything. Then down the road something happened and then I'm like, oh, well, I could have voiced
That's fine. You voiced it. But then at what point does it go into say, okay, I voiced my opinion because this could be hurtful. But if that's a decision you want to make, I support you.
I don't think we even got to that part of the conversation.
We didn't.
Oh, what?
It kind of blew up before. Well, I can't even like exactly remember, but I think it blew up, and then once it got to that point, it was like it was already up and stuck. I don't think that they didn't support you. I just feel like they felt like they had to speak their piece.
That's fine, speak your piece, but then don't expect me to be willing to accept what you're saying if you're still not even willing to be open-minded about what my decision is. Regardless if you think it's harmful for me or not. You spoke your piece. Like I have to be receptive enough to take in what you're saying. So at what point? Be in that space. Yeah. So at what point are you going to be in a space as my friend to be like, okay, well, that's still your life. That's still your journey.
No, I understand that.
I mean, I feel like it's just a balance. It's
for me. I think it was the circumstances that we were in. I was looking at it as when you're in love, you can be blinded. And sometimes people have to be your eyes for you, that's around you, and tell you things sometimes that you don't want to hear. We can agree to disagree, but I can't say negatively how I feel about something, but then be like, but I'm with you, girl. That's saying two different things. That's contradicting what I'm saying and what I'm feeling. So I can't do that.
So nobody will support. So basically, I just still stand the ground of nobody will support it. So even if I would have went out there and I would have flourished, nobody would have been like, oh, okay, well,
I was wrong. If that would have been the case, I can admit to say I was wrong. But the circumstances that it was and what was presented in my face at the moment, I could not agree with my friend leaving in those type of terms of what you were trying to leave within. We're not going to go into discussion about the terms that you were leaving in. However, like I said, I feel like love is blind. That's a true statement. and we can be blinded sometimes of what we see and what the outside is seeing as well. So what I was seeing was something totally different from what you were seeing.
I don't think it was different. I think I understood what y'all was saying.
I'm saying.
But I was still going along with the ride. I saw what y'all was seeing, but I wasn't going to just let that dictate everything else either. I was kind of like, okay, well, I'm still in it for the ride.
Right, you would say that because that's your journey. However, it wasn't my journey, it was just my opinion. You were going to do what you were going to do at the end of the day. You were going to live your life how you wanted to live it. I understand you wanted our support. However, like speaking for myself, I can't say how I feel and then do a but and be with you if I'm not completely with the situation. I can just only say how I feel, and that's just how I felt.
And I think that's valid, because I think the difference between a friend and a yes man is someone that's going to be willing to put those tough conversations in front of us, and we may not always agree. Me and you, we've agreed to disagree more times than I can even remember. And I think that goes back to kind of that support conversation. Like there's going to be, I can anticipate many more conversations where we present things to the group where, in Tina's words, girl, that's stupid. But I mean, just because it may be stupid to somebody else, that doesn't diminish like the friendship.
Well, that's what it felt like. I felt like at that point it diminished what the friendship was, because it wasn't. I felt no love of what I was saying. I felt no love of my decision. Even though you didn't agree, I felt no love. I just didn't feel no love from the whole table. It was just like, okay.
The whole table.
I felt like if I would have left, it just would have been that. Like, okay, well, these 3 friendships would have damn near have been over, because this is the decision I decided to go ahead and make, and they don't support me. So if they don't support me, then why am I even caring to even stick around? Let me just go.
So that's why you didn't talk to us for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
So sometimes we need our air and our space, but she came back and we're all.
But what made you come back?
What made you come back?
I don't know.
Because you love us and we love you.
I don't know. Somebody
I remember the day. No. I remember the day that you texted us. It was because Sammy's concert was coming,
and we were so
excited.
And
you screenshotted it and sent it to us and was like, Shaunte, did you see this? And me and you actually end up going, and it was just us that went.
Was that.
Yes, she literally randomly just started talking to us, and it was about the Sammy concert. So I was just like, "Oh, girl, you want to go? Let's go!" And we went, and our friendship survived that rocky time. And I feel like because we overcame that, like there's not another situation that we could face that we can't overcome.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Because these 2 right here,
and that's the true meaning of a real relationship,
sometimes.
a real friendship.
She just said over the water.
yeah, sometimes y'all be arguing.
We are crown and apple. What are you talking about?
We go together.
Right.
Real bad. Real bad.
Not real bad. Oh Lord. Yeah. I feel like we can withstand. If we got through that, if Nikki came back after 2 weeks, she re-entered the group chat.
Okay, y'all know I'll go ghost. I'll go ghost for a hot minute if I really, really need to.
Yes, she will. So, I do want to ask y'all, what do you feel like drives our friendship?
I feel like how we support each other. And no, seriously, I feel like how we support each other and we encourage each other with good and bad situations. Uncomfortable conversations, which a lot of people don't like to talk about, or be in an uncomfortable situation or feel uncomfortable. And I think that's what makes our friendship stronger, because we allow ourselves to be vulnerable with each other. We allow ourselves to have that open communication with each other.
I think we could just allow each other to be ourselves. Like, seriously, like, yeah, I know I have my stand on the table, turn up moments.
She's definitely the wild one.
Yeah, I know I have my I'm ready to nuck and buck and fight moments. Yeah, I know I like touchy feely moments.
Yo, I ain't never been groped so much in my life. What
Not
about
today.
you, Michelle?
I think it kind of goes back to what both Tina and Nikki were saying in terms of being able to be vulnerable with one another. And I think when you do go through tough times and you have those tough conversations, it really shows you what your friendships are made of.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like I've never had a friendship like this one. Like, I remember, y'all, this is so crazy. I went to Chicago for my cousin's wedding, and when I say everything that could have gone wrong went wrong, the only thing that didn't happen was the plane wasn't messed up. But everything before then, like, I was working, I got off work, I was supposed to get off work at 11, I didn't get off till 3 a.m. All the dresses, I ordered 4 dresses, and not one of them fit for this wedding. Like, I woke up late, I went to my hair appointment late, I wasn't even finished washing clothes. Like, I came this close from missing the plane. Like, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. And I remember getting to the airport, I thought I was gonna have a panic attack on that plane. I remember getting to that airport and being like, breaking down the aisle, like, move, get out my way, because I knew I was gonna break down. I knew it. I got off the plane, and as soon as I got off and walked into the airport, I saw like a family bathroom like right in front of me. I walked into the bathroom and literally like broke down crying. Like, I was a mess, could not stop crying. And I remember texting right in the text saying like, hey y'all, like, I know I be looking like I'm okay, but I am not okay. I'm breaking down in this bathroom. And they literally like encouraged me so much. And I've never done that. I've never done that. So like, just to have friends and like multiple friends. I remember even after y'all text me, Nikki called me and I was trying to like walk to the airport. She's like, are you okay? And I'm like, I don't want to start crying again. I'm gonna call you back. Yeah. So that to me is like the most important thing, because I don't have to act like I'm okay when I'm not. I think that's important, to have that support system. And I just went through like a huge like transformation. I honestly didn't know how y'all was gonna respond, you know, because like when you change a lot, sometimes people don't adjust to that.
Yeah.
You know, so me not just changing, like I changed physically, but I also had to change mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all of that. So like when you change that much in like a short period of time, it's only been 6 months and I've changed so much. I really honestly didn't know how you guys were going to respond, but I was hoping that, you know, y'all would be okay, you know.
Why would we not be okay?
I'm just saying, I told you I've had terrible friendships.
Because when you be in some friendships with women, it's rare that women unfortunately can get along.
I've been in a friendship before where I felt like as long as I was miserable, she was okay with our friendship.
Oh wow, that's horrible.
And the jealousy, I mean, like, but we root for each other.
Yeah.
I think for me, like, to watch you go through the transformation, you buying your house, we talked about getting a new car. I look at you being intentional about your life, and I look at it as being honestly like motivational. You shared the affirmation workbook with us and was like, girls, y'all gotta jump on this. Like, you know, be intentional about saying your affirmations, writing down the things that you want. And then I think that, you know, like, you're a true testament. Like, you don't just say those things, you're like living them, and we can actually like see the fruit of you doing those things. So to me, it's encouraging, and I'd be like, girl, kudos. Kudos. This is just the beginning. So
Thank you. See, that's thank y'all. I love y'all.
We're gonna give you a kiss now.
Oh my God. Not on camera.
Okay.
Okay, so what was the experience that connected us the most, and why? I feel like we've been through so much. Life has been lifing since we all became friends.
You want to know? Okay, you mean like individually or like as a group?
I think it'd be either or.
Let me think about my answer.
Okay, well, I know my answer is the trip to Vegas.
Yeah,
For your birthday.
That was like the best girls trip I ever been on. It was like so fun.
Not one argument.
Not one argument. We was all in the room. Like we just had
The last day we all like, you ready to go? Yeah, I'm ready to go.
We was all in the room.
I just had a baby, and I remember I was still pumping, and I would pull out my breast pump, like, y'all give me like 20, 30 minutes.
And we was like, why are you telling us this? Just do it.
Yeah. In the beginning of the trip, Michelle was leaving. Every time she had a, it was like, where are you going?
By the end of the trip, she gonna end the bed. Sorry, y'all.
Hey, I mean, when them boobs being gorged, it gets real, y'all.
Yeah. And Michelle wasn't living in Atlanta at the time. She actually met us because she was in Texas, and we all met up at the airport. So yeah, it was fun. We had such a good time. That connected us for life. For lifers. Because I seen all these hoes naked.
Oh. Our morning flashes.
Good morning, Vegas.
Oh my! In the window.
Oh, man, everybody get naked.
I plead the fifth. I don't know if I was a part of that.
She was practicing her dance, remember?
She was trying to do the walk dance. She was. Remember, she was in the middle of the room. She said, "Okay, and a what and a two."
Oh, that encouragement.
But I was there for you. I was like, yes, come on, and a one and a two, and it's this way now. It's this way now. I was with you. Whole way and all.
Anybody? What about you? Do you have an experience that you feel like connected us more?
That I can say from the top of my head. It's been so much.
I think
Michelle having the twins. Well, you had Joe.
Real.
Yeah.
It was real. I think it's funny you said that because that was actually the event that I was thinking of because there was a lot going on, and I feel like it was kind of last minute too in terms of like planning because I think I may have like texted y'all like 3 weeks in advance. And I remember Tina working, but she was like, "Girl, just give me the Wi-Fi password." I'm gonna show up. And Tina was in that. She was working. "Girl, happy birthday!" I mean, you was there like you wouldn't even know like you was working or whatever. And so I think for me like that support there, helped to solidify.
I know for me, okay, so everybody talked about a really good time. So I remember like a really bad time. Remember that time we went to the Sammy and Lloyd concert and my car got broken into?
Oh yeah.
And it was us three there,
That
and I
was rough.
broke down with my personal items stolen, my laptop, my work laptop, my purse, my wallet, my shoes, my lunchbox.
Yeah, like what did y'all do with the lunchbox? Who was in there?
Where did you eat it? I ate the food already. Like I went to work and I went to class and I went to the concert, but whoever broke into my car stole everything but my iPod. But I was breaking down crying, and Shaunte, you called Tina, so still like the four of us was there, even though you wasn't physically there. But I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my work laptop, and it was just like y'all really like helped calm me down as much as possible. Y'all was there for me. So that, I would never forget that, because every time I drive past that venue, I'm like, that's where my car's broken into.
Yeah, we're never going back.
No.
Unless it's a really good concert.
That was such a good concert.
It was!
Because Big Grit was there and they pointed at me when they did that 1999. Girl,
Michelle, I don't remember.
I don't remember that part.
I remember because I had to like wake up, I think at 4 or 5 o'clock like that morning, because I was driving the kids to Arkansas for my graduate assistant position I had at Kennesaw. And I remember I was like, man, I'm gonna be so sleepy, I'm gonna be so tired, but I could not pass up that Lloyd concert because I remember Big Crit was gonna be there, and at 1999, if you a Crit fan, you know. So yeah, it was worth it.
Yeah, it was a really good concert. I will never forget that concert.
Yeah, it was, but it ended horribly.
It did.
It really ended like.
And I still don't know what my
Crazy.
shit is. The police still couldn't tell me nothing. Like, that don't make no sense. How I pay you, you can't get my stuff back.
Oh my gosh. So do y'all feel like in this friendship there's ever like competition between us? Because you know,
No, never.
I feel like there's a question I be getting a lot.
Never.
No, not with me.
No.
Never.
Mm-mm.
I think so. For me, it's like internal healthy competition, and I think that it kind of goes back to what I was talking about earlier in terms of like you manifesting, right? Like the things that you want in terms of the transformation, the house, and then Tina, even with you, like with the businesses, because I remember like these were ideas like even a year ago about the decorative business, the hair braiding, and then like the whole process of the business card, the website, the feedback. And then even Nikki with the HR classes, like being consistent with taking those classes. And then it's even for me thinking about like the things that I want to do and being intentional. And so for me, I think it's like internal competition, but it's healthy. It's one of those like, okay, like you got the list of things that you want to do, you can do them.
Let me make my
like
list.
your girls are doing them and they are kicking ass, if you didn't know. But I don't think like when I think about competition, I don't think about it in a negative sense in terms of this girl group. I look at it as okay, like if I want something, I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah.
Because she did it, so I know I can do it.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with that because I don't feel like we in competition with each other. Like, oh, well, she got this, so let me run out and do this, or like she did this. But it's more so like.
Well, it is though with that blow dryer that Nikki got, because I'm like, I got it.
Yeah, that blow dryer did wonders. I was able to do that my whole head with one hand. I was like, come through.
So I am in competition with that. I got to
So if I finally even get it?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh Lord, not the blow dry. So how do you think our differences enhance our relationship? Because I do think we're like very different people, and we believe in different things, and we don't always agree, as y'all saw earlier. We don't always agree, but we make it work. So how do y'all feel like our differences enhance our relationship?
I think our diverse backgrounds, like in stages, things that we've gone through in life, and being able to share those experiences, being vulnerable with each other, and being able to admit like mistakes. I know for me personally, what was it? Was it this weekend? I don't know. I had text Nikki randomly. I was like, girl, like, let's meet up real quick or whatever.
Last week, yeah.
Yeah, and I was telling her about my ex-marriage, divorce, whatever. Yeah, ex-husband. And I was telling her, I was like, you know what? Like, I learned so much during that experience and how, like, God is not obligated to bless our mess. And I remember at the time, like, when I was getting married, I was like, yeah, girl, God sent me a sign. Grant, I think it was like a lightning bug outside. It was like, oh, Lord, yes, this my man or whatever. But I'm sure he was like, no, I
lightning bug.
Like, due to like lust and how I was feeling at the moment, I was like, yes. And then, you know, fast forward 10 years later, whatever, now we're divorced. And just me like going through counseling and like just healing internally, I was like, man, I wonder like, you know, like if I done any damage in my friendships by saying like, oh yeah, like I feel like I got a sign by God, when really it was just me doing what I wanted to do and like trying to put like a cosign on God. But one thing, like I told her, I was like, God is not mocked. Like, you know, just because we do what we want to do and try to put God's name on it, he is not obligated to bless our mess. And that was such a humbling experience for me. But I feel like too, what was the question again?
How is all the time?
She's
speaking truth though.
She gave a whole wonderful explanation, and then she said, "What was the question?"
I forgot where I was going.
How do our differences enhance our relationship?
Yes, that. So I'm different. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just our different experiences and situations that we've gone through in life. and being able to be transparent with one another.
I really agree with that, because I feel like I said, we're like different people and we're in different stages of our lives. Like, you know, 2 of us have kids, 2 of us don't. Michelle has young kids, Tina has older kids.
And for the longest time, I was the only one that had kids.
Yes.
So
yes.
I must say, I sometimes I felt some type of way, being the oldest and being the only one with kids. I kind of felt out of place sometimes, but they made me feel welcome. You know, they made me feel comfortable because, like, I was the oldest.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all the same age, and then I had 2 kids, so I had to make arrangements with my kids, and they could just get up and go at times, but they were always supportive and wasn't just like, we just gonna go out and do our thing and you gotta figure it out, girl. It was never anything like that. So yeah.
I would say that about us. If all 4 of us can't go, we ain't
going.
doing it.
And if we're gonna be at that house, we better bring all the kids.
Yeah.
Michelle, bring all the babies.
Yeah.
You got 3
They
babysitters.
will let you know 3 under 3 is no joke. But even I think it was the July 4th cookout you
The
had.
Juneteenth.
The Juneteenth, and I had
Yeah.
all 3 babies.
Bring the babies.
If y'all don't
Bring
know,
them.
it's a triple stroller called the Big Jimmy Caboose. I had that big old stroller up to Shaunte house. Everybody had a baby.
Bring the baby. I'll hold the baby. She can hold the baby.
We'll
Bring 'em.
rotate them.
Yes.
Exactly.
Who need a bottle?
Exactly.
So they have kids, and then, you know, Nikki's in a relationship. Michelle is newly divorced. You know, me and Tina are single. So, you know, it's like we're all at different stages in our lives and doing different things. But I feel like we all have a value to add to the friendship.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
And that, I think, really helps. Do y'all feel like there's room for improvement in our friendship?
Of course.
Yeah, we need to spend more time together.
Yes.
I mean, we
I was
text,
gonna
but
say it, but I ain't want nobody to feel attacked.
Nah, we all been saying it. For this to be the first time for us to all be together since June.
Since June.
That's
we
bad.
really miss each other.
That's
And
the
Nikki's
problem.
birthday done passed.
Right.
We
And
did
we
not
didn't
get
even see
together
her.
for
Right.
Sure
Nikki's
didn't.
birthday. I know you got a man, but damn.
To be honest with you,
What was
I
your
didn't feel like doing it really for my birthday. Like it. Yo, like
You had a lot going on.
like for me to like really just to like move back out on my own again, and for rent to be on the day of my birthday, which is the first, like that's a different mindset already. Like I don't have the extra money to be like, I'm gonna do this for the whole week. Like I've
You
been
don't worry
doing.
about money on your birthday.
Yes,
Somebody
I
gonna
do.
pay.
Somebody gonna pick it up.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Some man, one of
One of
us, somebody.
Exactly.
Well, we all just gonna go to the bathroom and
Oh hell no.
I'm just kidding.
But for me, I really didn't want to do anything for my birthday. I just really just want to like get through just like this whole moving situation, family situations I was already dealing with my grandmother. So really just like me celebrating wasn't a priority to me. I was like, we'll come again next year. But
the fact of our friendship, that means a lot to us, that we celebrate each other when it's our special day or our special moment. We make sure that that person feels special, which is important within our friendship.
Yeah. And so, Nikki, what I hear you saying is we need to make up birthday dinner.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
So we need to get a date on the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Before their birthday comes.
Yes.
Today. Because this is ridiculous.
If it's a weeknight or a weekend.
I know it's hard for us to get together during the week because, you know, y'all work 9 to 5.
If I gotta put the babies to sleep and we do it whatever.
Yeah.
okay, so let me get it together, and I'm gonna come back to y'all.
Okay.
Can y'all give me like 24 to 48 hours?
Okay.
That's all you get.
The pressure is killing
Yeah, I do think we need to be better about that, y'all. Because we said it before, like, oh, we're going to get together at least once a month, and we have not stuck to that at all.
Yeah.
So we do need to get better with that. I know. Even if we just, like, do something like this where we just get together at somebody's house.
I'm telling y'all, give me a date.
That's
Michelle
it.
ready to leave somebody else. She's like, well, make it clear. It ain't gonna be mine. Oh no, we can do baby daycare.
Yes, we can. Yes, because they can't remember nothing we saying. except for Leo.
Oh yeah.
She might repeat some things.
Yeah, baby girl.
Yeah, we'll have to watch what we say around little Leo because we don't want that. But y'all, this was a good conversation. I really feel like it'll be helpful. I grew up with my mom not having friends, right? So when I came here and I was like, oh, like I don't want no friends, I'm good on that. I really meant that because I was like, I really feel like you don't need friends to survive, but I really feel like you do.
You do.
It makes a huge difference if you got your homegirl being like, girl, I know you love that man, but or just, speaking up on something because, your family members, you don't always talk to them like that. So I really feel like you need somebody who you can speak to openly and candidly about some things.
I agree.
Not only that, but just when y'all want to do certain things that, that's kind of outside your comfort, but you don't really feel comfortable doing it. Like I'm not going to go to Harry Potter, but if you ever want to go to Sammy.
Wait a minute.
I'll go to Sammy again. I mean, I'll go to another one, maybe another Lloyd.
Oh, no.
I'm like shocked to be fired.
It's
spooky season coming up. Harry Potter is a part of that.
Yeah, no. But I'm just saying, just trying new things, like, because you always don't have that. Y'all know me, I'm always that friend that's like, once y'all say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm like, babe, let's go. You want to go, let's go. I'm with you. I don't know nothing about it, but I'm excited for it. Let's go.
Yeah, that is true.
So sometimes you need encouragement, too, just to try new things to kind of get outside your comfort zone, or just things you want to do that you feel like is not, quote-unquote, popular, cool, social media friendly, whatever it may be.
So what do y'all think y'all would take away from this conversation today?
That y'all hoes and support me when I move out the state.
Hold on. I don't think I should be a part of that.
But we've overcome that.
We have. And at the end of the day, hindsight is 20/20.
I still would move out of Georgia.
Oh no, I agree with that. Behind that situation,
See, I think y'all think about that situation. I think about the bigger picture, which is to get out of Georgia.
And I think maybe that's what was missing.
I was thinking about just getting out of Georgia. It's experiencing new surroundings, new things, new people, new possibly opportunities. Not that one thing that may have been the center of attention, but I was just thinking outside of what could have been a possibility overall. Because now I'm still in Georgia stuck.
You're not stuck. You can still move.
No, I can't. Not in this economy. I can't move. I can't move to a state where they don't respect my rights. No, it's
That's
too
the United States itself.
I know, right?
It kind of is, but at least Georgia
Black
trying to
girl.
overturn it a little bit, possibly.
No, you can still go somewhere else.
You can. Well,
You can still move.
You can still move.
We would.
Texas wasn't that bad. It was just hot.
no,
Really, really hot.
Texas, they definitely don't respect my body right now.
Oh yeah.
They the main state that don't respect it. I can't do Texas right now.
Yeah.
I think what I took away was we needed a girls trip.
Ooh, yes.
Cause
I feel like we need to go to Mexico.
yes.
Let's go to Cancun.
I love me some Mexico. Ooh, Nikki, we're gonna get you to get that like foul this week, ma'am.
Yeah.
Let's do this week.
Well, then next week, ma'am.
The first week come around so fast.
Yeah.
When I tell y'all, what was it? I think in April, I went to, it was like Tulum and Cancun, and y'all, we would absolutely have a ball.
Yeah, we need a Vegas part 2 for sure.
We do.
Yeah.
We
No, I
need a
would
Vegas
love
part
it.
2. Like, I feel like we turned up in Vegas, but it wasn't too much.
Because
Yeah,
it
there
was
was
still
some
COVID.
things we couldn't do.
It was
Or
still
we
because
didn't get the
COVID.
opportunity to do.
Yeah.
Like our helicopter.
Yes, our
Yeah,
helicopter
our
ride. Dang, I was so sad about that. Little transparency. That man asked me how much I weigh. And I lied. And I said, Lord, I hope I don't tip over this helicopter. And then we end up not going. But yeah, that was just, I thought that was funny. But now I ain't gotta lie. I can tell you the truth. Cause I don't wear that much no more, sir. Yeah, but from this conversation, I feel like I took away that we're for lifers, for sure.
So does that mean we're getting a tattoo finally?
Finally.
We need to agree. I'm down with getting the tattoo. It's this one right here.
I will spectate. I will video record.
Now you talking about
I
friends
will
from
activate.
overseas.
I will
Just
put
something small.
Aquaphor on the tattoos.
But you have tattoos, Michelle. I don't understand
and
what's the
they
problem.
hurt.
They
Just
got
a
numbing
little
medicine
something.
now.
Yeah.
And they got different guns and they don't hurt.
They don't hurt
feel
them
the
much.
same.
They got numbing cream.
It's a lie.
We could get like a
Tattoos
little.
hurt.
Yeah, they got
Infinity
numbing
sign.
cream.
But they have numbing
They
cream
have numbing
and
cream.
the new gun that they
The devil
use.
is a lie.
It's not a lie. It's really
No.
out there.
The new guns that they use is really smooth.
Look at her face.
As a person that got dirty tattoos, it's real smooth.
I bet it is. I bet it is. No. But I will be there for support.
You gotta get her real drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
got
will be
it.
there for support.
It's gonna happen
baby.
now.
Don't say that again.
I just want to thank y'all so much for coming on the podcast today. I really appreciate it. Y'all know y'all my first guest. I actually got y'all a gift. So.
I love
Hold on.
gifts. Yay!
I didn't
that's
see it.
It's not nothing. It ain't nothing real expensive. It's just something sentimental. So these is 4 best friend bracelets. And it says, I may not always be there with you, but I will always be there for you. You and I were meant to be a part of each other's lives. Wear the bracelet as a daily reminder that our friendship is forever.
Aww.
So there's 4 bracelets because it's 4 of us.
So that means you can't have them friends?
Oh, I have other friends.
They can't join our group though, right? Because apparently the bracelet.
We're not talking about that.
Apparently, because the bracelet just told us so.
Take your bracelet. Pass it to Tina.
You get the
I
first
think
one.
this should be our tattoos.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
Cute because it's 4 hearts,
very
and then
small.
I can get mine's bubbled in. You can get yours bubbled in.
And I'll help bubble them in.
Yeah. I think these are our
It is our next
Tattoo.
tattoo.
ideas.
Yep.
This
Yes.
is actually a good idea.
Uh-huh.
4 connected hearts.
You see how we did that?
Mm-hmm.
How we just knew? Wow. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
These are our tattoos.
Is that too tight?
No.
Oh,
You want me to tighten yours? Oh, you got it?
Thank you.
I like that.
Thank
Yeah.
Thank y'all
This
so
is
much.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all want to take y'all shot? I can't drink, y'all, because y'all know I had weight loss surgery, so can't drink for a year.
And I don't drink on camera.
This one right here. You think Nikki's a handful? Come on. Take a shot.
Come on, baby.
Cheers.
Michelle, where's your shot?
Cheers. You need my shot of water.
These are cute.
They
Y'all
are
see how that
cute.
came on time like we were talking about a tattoo idea, then you got like this is like the perfect tattoo idea.
It is.
I'm glad y'all like them.
Yes, I love
know.
it.
But y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in to Shaunte's Way. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Let me know if you're in a friendship similar to ours. If y'all had any rocky moments and did y'all survive. And yeah, don't be leaving no nasty comments about my girls because you will get deleted. Okay? And I'm not playing. Subscribe and like this video, y'all. And till next time. See you later. Bye.
Bye.